Hey guys, Crayfish Carl here. More legacy Clickteam Fusion games have been released. 9 more games have been made available completely for free on the Crayfish Entertainment website. Here is a list. Porpoise Team. We start off with a space shooter that is none other than the very first game in the Porpoise series. Unlike the previously released The Porpoise, this one has a set number of levels along with 2 boss battles. Can you save the Earth? Porpoise Team 2. Now we have a direct sequel to Porpoise Team. This one features not only space shooter segments, but also levels where the player explores the surface of 3 planets. Can you save the Earth again? Maze Hockey. In this 2-player only game, you are not only playing hockey, but you are also trying to navigate a maze, score as many points as you can within the time limit. The Trophy Tower. In one of my most ambitious games at the time, you play as Henry, the last hero of medieval times. He is tasked with collecting trophies to stop the darkness from swallowing the world and to defeat the evil wizard Jam Jam. This is my first action-adventure game, taking a lot of inspiration from Zelda 2. It features a surprising variety of skills, such as slashing versus stabbing your sword, shooting arrows, and charging up for a powerful attack mode. This is also my first game to have a secret optional area. If you discover it, you unlock an in-game bestiary that catalogs all enemies and their weaknesses. Porting this game to HTML5 rivaled Charlotte Doyle in terms of effort, as it was most affected by the engine changes between Multimedia Fusion 1.5 and modern Clickteam Fusion. In addition to fixing some soft locks and crashes, I ended up redoing the player collision system completely from scratch. One-player hockey. It's basically just regular hockey, except you have the ability to whack your opponent with your stick. To my recollection, this was my first sports game where the player could challenge a computer-controlled opponent. Cloud Zapper. This is a simple shooter game where evil clouds descend on the player. Shooting them will stop their path, but the trail they leave behind will not go away. Over time, the screen will become blotted out to the point where the next attack may come as a surprise. This game pays homage to the aesthetic of early 1980s computers, specifically the Apple IIe. Zakulbak Adventures Deluxe. This one is a graphical remake of the original Zakulbak Adventures, my very first Clickteam Fusion game. Inspired by none other than Super Mario All-Stars, this version of the game was an attempt to develop my pixel art skills by improving the original game's visuals. Zakulbak 16. In July of 2006, I attended a follow-up summer camp where I learned more advanced techniques in game making, including parallax scrolling and global variables. I also made the jump from Multimedia Fusion 1.5 to Multimedia Fusion 2. While I finished the original game within the span of a week, afterwards, I wanted to give the game a similar graphical treatment like with the Zakulbak Adventures Deluxe. Now, in 2025, I completed these enhancements as originally intended. I replicated my drawing style at the time and made all assets graphically consistent. I also added several new cutscenes that I originally did not have time for in that 1 week. Jeopardy! The Kingdom of Axum and East African Trade. This game, made as a school assignment for my history class, is exactly what it says on the tin. It's Jeopardy, but themed around African history. 4 teams must compete to get the most points, although you can very easily play the game by yourself if you wish. And if the host in this game looks familiar, yes, that is the same Crayfish Carl persona from Droplet States of Matter, making this Jeopardy game his earliest canonical appearance. Those are all the newly added games. However, I've also made an update to one of the existing games on the website. The 2014 version of Maze Hockey has received quite a few changes. I fixed some bugs and made the controls a lot smoother. I also went out of my way to add 2 more levels, the brown and pink arenas. To include some variety, I added an alternative music track that plays in some areas. I used only the sound fonts I had access to at the time for authenticity. With these games now out, I am planning to release just 1 more set of legacy games. That will cover the remaining completed games that I have on the drive. Until next time, this is Crayfish Carl signing out.